Okay, in the previous video, we have seen the introductory course for a probability. That is, what are the things we are going to discuss, and also the definition of probability. Let's do some recapitulation of what we have seen. Like proper probability is nothing but an it's a ratio to the successive event or a try or a experiment to the total. Okay, this is what we have seen. So, how one can define this in the definition form? That is, uh, probability is an is the numerical measurement of measurement a degree of certain experiment or success, or you can generally say occurring or non-occurring of an event. Generally, we define the in terms of event when it comes to a probability. Like there is some example like uh, India wins the match today, or getting off five heads on tossing of five coins at a time. This is a some probability. There also you can say generally like uh, it may rain today, or it's likely to rain today. It's likely to rain today. So these are the some of the example. Okay, now we shall go some of the basic principle of a probability. Suppose if you want to know what is the probability, you have to know some of the basic principle. Like firstly comes the counting. So you must have the knowledge of counting. In this counting, like you will be having thing, uh, things like addition rule, and one more is multiplication rule. Multiplication rule. Okay, multiplication rule. Okay, this is a multiplication rule. Firstly, coming to addition rule. Now, first we go for addition rule. Next, we will go for multiplication rule. Addition rule. What does this rule tells is if an event can happen in m ways, suppose one event happens in m ways, and another event uh, happens or occurs in n ways, like this event need not to be occur at the same time. Like both event don't have to be in the common ways. Both events don't have to be in common way. Okay, this is the what it means. Then either of event, suppose if I consider event 1 or event x, or another event as event y, either of event x or event y can happen or occur in m plus n ways. So this is what the addition rule is. uh, Now let's go for example, so that you will get a better idea. uh, the example is example 1. how many ways how many ways can a number be chosen from 1 to 22, okay, such that there is a condition, such that what he is asking, it is a multiple of 3 or 8. So here they have given the thing is sample space. First you need to write the sample. So what is the actually sample is? Sample is nothing but the what are the values that lies from 1 to 22. So let's write a sample space, that is 1, 2, 3, so on up to 22. Now there is an event named as event A or event X. We can choose whatever you like to choose. I will choose as event A. So they have told that multiple of 3. Okay, multiple of 3. I will write this. Now, out of the sample space, what are the things that comes under 3? Under multiplication 3. So that they are 3 ones, 3 terms comes. Okay. Next, 3 twos are 6. Again, 3 threes are 9. 3 fours are 12. 3 fives are 15. 3 six are 18. 3 sevens are 21. 3 eights are 24. So you cannot get the 24 here because there is a limit in the sample space from 1 to 22. So these are the elements of the event A. Similarly, you can write event B. Event B. Event B, they have told that multiple of 7. Multiple of 8. So what are the multiple of 8? Again, event B as the elements 8 ones are 8 and 8 twos are 16. So it has only 2 elements. So I will write it down here. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, still 7 elements. So there are 7 elements, and this has 2 elements. Okay. So number of ways that it can be done is the sum of the elements, this one and this one. Okay. You can see one more thing here is there is no common term present here. Okay. That is the main advantage of doing this problem. I will tell when there is a common element. Suppose if there is 8 here also, if it is a multiple of 2, you will get 8 term here also, 16 term here also. There is a two elements that occur in both the samples, both the events. So in that case, there will be another kind. So here we can note is no common ways. Okay, where, what does it mean? Where the two numbers are element in event A and B is not present. Is present, or we can directly, because we cannot use two negative words same time. No is already used. Is present. So either A or B, total number of A's is 7 plus 2. What it gives? 9. This is the way you can chosen from 1 to 2. What is the question answer? Ask. We have done the answer. This is the answer. Okay. Now let's go for one more example. One more example is multiple of 3 and 8. Suppose here you will get one more term. Sample space I have written directly, and till 52. Since you know that, so I will how to write an event. Directly I will write event A to be a multiple of 3, and again event B of multiple of 8. Okay, this is the case. So now we will write the sample space for this. So this is the same question. So how many ways can number be chosen from 1 to 52? Okay, so now I will write the sample space for this. So what is the sample space comes? 3, 6, 9 till 51. Again here 8, 16, 24 till 48. Okay, you are done with the event rating of a event for an event rating. So here I am going to give a trick. As I told, uh, wherever there is a requirement, I will giving a trick so that you can solve this kind of problem easily. So here they have given the sample space is equal to 52, and to get this number of element in this and this, how we can do? One way is you can count like 3, 6, 9 till 51. Similarly 8, 16, 24 till 48. So the best way of doing is, there is 51 term, or like given sample space 52. Just divide 52 divided by 3. So you will be getting with 17.33. Okay, approximately this is the value you will be getting. So write the nearest integer for this, that is 17. So this has the 17 element. Again this, again divide 52 by 8. What does it give? 6.5. So nearest integer is 6. So it contains 6 elements. Okay. In the first question I have told there was no common ways. Means there were no two elements, no two common elements present. This was the previous problem. Done. Previous. But here there is a case where there is a term present here. Okay, before 251 there is a 48 term. There is a 48, 48 and 24 and 3 8s are 24. So here there is after this somewhere in between, here it has a 24. There is a two common ways. Okay, two elements of this event and this event are common. So in this case, what you can do, the thing is you need to subtract. When you do the subtract with the ways, you will get the total number of ways, either A or B, which gives, this is the ways, A plus B minus common way. Common ways I will write as C. It has a two elements, so minus C. A has 17 plus 6 minus 2. What does it gives? 6, 9. Okay, this gives the 21 ways. Okay, got it. So when we have the common term and when we don't have the common terms, how to rate you the number of ways you have got. Now let's go for one more rules. What is one more rule is, we have seen, uh, I have told, that is rule number 2. What is the rule? Multiplication rule. Multiplication rule. Okay, what does this rule tell? Means if some event A can happen in m ways and another event B can happen in n ways, and if this both event can happen in, that is occurring of this A and B event will be in the dot product, or you can tell A cross M or A into M into N. If the event, suppose, like I will write down the definition. If event A occurs in M ways and event B occurs in N ways, okay, then event occurring both, or event, then both event occur, okay, sorry, then both event A and B occur in M into N ways. So this, what does the multiplicative rule means? Okay, for this better understanding, I will give a example. Example 1. What is the total number of possible outcomes when a pair of coin is tossed? Or okay, write down the question. What is the total number of possible outcome when a pair of coin is tossed? Okay, so you can note down here, the thing is pair of coin. So coin has two faces, head and tail. Okay, now it is a pair. So what is the sample space? Sample space will be 2 power 2, that is 4. Coin has head head, head tile, tile head, or tile tile. This is the sample space. Suppose now uh, I will tell you that event A tossing one coin, what are the outcome? Head and tail. Tossing another coin also give the head and tail. So what is the total number of ways that this event can happen is this the sample space. The ways that can outcome will be this is the possible outcomes. Means here they have not given any condition that it should be there or tail should be there. Just this is a basic example. What are the total number of possible outcomes, which directly is a sample space. Or you can write in another method, first coin gives head and tail. Again second coin gives head or tail. So it has a two element. So you can write 2 into 2. So I have told m into n means event occurs in m ways and b occurs in n ways, then both events occur means what is the total number of outcomes means when these two events are going to take, that's it. 2 into 2 will gives the 4. These are the outcomes. Next, tossing of a sorry throwing of a die. Throwing a dice, I will consider twice. Okay, for a first throw what you get, first throw you get 6 outcome, possible 6 outcomes. Like there will be one on the first throw means there will be 6 outcomes, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 7. In the second throw there are again 6 outcomes. These are the 6 possible outcomes. There may be 1 2 or 4 similarly like that. So the sample space comes are likely the outcomes are 6 into 6, that is the 36 outcomes. Okay, then you can write likely events like 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2, 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, 1 comma 5, 1 comma 6. Similarly for 2 comma 1, so on up to again till 6 comma 1 to 6 comma 6. This is the way the possible outcomes. Okay, in the next video I will tell a brief view of an permutation and combination, and we next move on to our main topic of probability. Thank you.